Good morning guys, welcome back. So today I want to make all of you guys aware about the Pgwp and PR rejection cases that are happening in Canada nowadays, and what are the mistakes which students are doing right now which is putting them in this situation. I will also be telling you guys how to avoid from such a situation so that your Pgwp does not get denied. So honestly speaking, if you are watching this video, then at some point in life in the future you want to get a permanent residency in Canada. To get that permanent residency, you first need to complete your studies and then apply for a post-graduation work permit, and only after that you are eligible to apply for a PR application. So I would like to request you guys to watch this video till the very end, because I have a special surprise for you guys in this video which is going to help you assure that you don't make any mistakes in your Canadian journey. So make sure you watch this video till the very end. Now let's begin with the various violations that the students are doing nowadays. So the very first violation of your study permit is going to be working before the start date of your classes. So recently there was a case in which a student's Pgwp application was rejected because the student's start date of classes was 9th of September and the student landed in Canada on the 20th of August. Now the student was very lucky because within a few days he got a part-time job offer. However, the biggest mistake that the student did was that he thought that just because he has a SIN number, he is authorized to work in Canada, which is false. Because if you are a student, you are only allowed to work when you are a full-time student. Now you will only be a full-time student after your classes have begun. So even if you landed in Canada before the start date of your classes, you are only authorized to work after your classes have officially begun. So don't make this mistake, because every single hour that you work is reported to the CRA, and if they found out that you did this violation, they are directly going to reject your Pgwp application as they did with this kid. Now coming to the second violation of your study permit, which is going to be taking unauthorized breaks. So for example, if you came to Canada in a 2-year course, then in between those 2 years you are eligible to take a 4-month authorized break in which you can work full time and collect your fees. This is that 4-month break which you have heard from a lot of students, as it helps them gather their tuition fees. However, if you take an unauthorized break without informing your college or university's student advisors, then in that case it is a direct violation of your study permit. However, if there is an emergency and you need to take some days off and you have valid reasons, then in that case you can still take a leave. However, even in that case, you have to inform your college or university's student advisor and keep them informed. Then they are going to authorize you to take that break for that specific period only. However, even during that emergency break, you are not supposed to work at all. So please be sure that you do not take any unauthorized breaks which is not approved by your student advisor. It will lead to your Pgwp or work permit application to be rejected. Now coming to the third violation of your study permit, which is going to be working more than 20 hours per week. Now recently there was a news that if you applied for your study permit application or study permit extension on or before October 7th of 2022, then in that case you are eligible to work full time or unlimited number of hours till the December 30th of 2023. However, recently there was a case where a student did not file his study permit extension before October 7th, and he thought that this rule is for everyone, and he continued to work full time for 3 months. And after those 3 months, the student was going to apply for a Pgwp application. However, the CRA found out that this student was not eligible to work full time since he did not apply for his study permit extension before October 7th, and thus on the grounds of working more than 20 hours per week, this student's Pgwp application was straight away rejected. So please make sure if you don't fall under this category, you do not exceed your 20 hours per week work limit. Coming to the fourth violation of your study permit is going to be working before applying for your Pgwp. So as per the IRCC rules, once you are completely graduated from your program, you are no longer a full-time student and you can no longer work. So the time that you have actually completed your studies till the time that you actually apply for your Pgwp application, the time in between you are not authorized to work because you are no longer a full-time student. However, once you apply for a Pgwp application, even on applied status, you can continue to work full time. And now I want to tell you guys how you can avoid all of this by taking guidance from Halp. So as most of you already know from my previous video about Halp and their life-changing career services, so Halp is an amazing organization which helps students for absolutely free. For example, if you are in India and you want to come to Canada, so they will help you from scratch. They will help you decide your program, they will help you take your budget, they will help you get your LOA from the top colleges and universities in Canada, as well as help you in your whole visa application process as well. And not only that, Halp Coaches even help you get a part-time job in Canada as well as have an accommodation in Canada. Since most of the Halp Coaches have studied in Canada, they know everything about here. So they'll not just help you get your LOA or visa, they will even be with you throughout your Canadian journey. Also, if you are already in Canada and want to change your college or apply for a second course in Canada, Halp can even help you with that. And another cool thing that Halp can do is help you with getting transfer credits for your programs. And Halp even has experts in immigration pathways such as Pgwp and PR and can even assist you in those stages of your Canadian journey. So I really want to recommend Halp to you guys because number one, they are absolutely free, and number two, you will have an helping hand throughout your Canadian journey. So any single doubt that you have, you can directly ask to your Halp coach and they will give you a prompt response right away. And that's one of the reasons why I love Halp so much. Hi guys, I am at the Halp's office right now and I'm quickly going to show you around their office and how they operate. And I will also be going to show you guys how Halp's coaches assist students day in and day out. So this is the Halp's office in downtown Toronto, and these are Halp's coaches helping students with application process and other questions that the students may have. If you are in Canada and want to have a word with your coach in person, you can also come and visit their office. Now I'm going to ask your most asked questions to these Halp coaches and I let them answer these questions for you guys. Okay, so here I have an amazing Halp coach, Moila, with me. Tell me what happens when someone clicks on Halp's links and connects with the Halp coach. Basically, if any subscriber is going to click on Halp's links, what's the steps that's going to be happening after that?
That's a great question. I think having students know what they're getting into is always an amazing thing, an amazing set of information. Okay, so when you're connected with a coach, at that point you'd have probably had like an introduction to the team and you'd have sent like your documentation and given us like a brief understanding of what you're looking for. However, when you're connected with a coach, we like to get to know our students a bit more and a bit better to narrow down our search and give you the best options possible. So what that looks like is we will send you a link that will connect you to scheduling like a calendar meeting invite with us, and it would be like a 30-minute video or phone call. We give students an option just in case you're not comfortable with a video call. You then get to meet who your coach is. One, you get to know who we are, what our education experience is, and what our work experience is like. And then we get to ask you a bunch of fun questions, like what did you do in school, what were you interested in, and then we get into the nitty-gritty of what you're looking for when you come to Canada or any other location that you may be interested in. So what that typically looks like is, do you have a budget in mind? Do you have a location? Some people have family or friends that are already here, so that would be really helpful for us if you want to be close to people that you do know. And then other than that, like, are you looking for a short program, you know, a 3-year bachelor's or a 4-year bachelor's? All that information is really, really helpful for us to kind of get to know what it is that you're looking for and find the best program for you. And then after that little chat, we then go into that little search button and then we create the amazing list and then we go on from there.
Oh, that sounds perfect. And another follow-up question which a lot of students ask is that does Halp also assist students in getting transfer credits from India if they're coming in a similar course in Canada?
Yeah, those are great questions. So the simple answer is yes, we do. So if you have any courses that you may have taken at school and you're looking to transfer them to the university that you have chosen, then we do help students transfer those credits. One, it helps with like time and how long it takes to finish that degree. And it may also help with like your tuition fees because you're probably going to pay less if you're spending less time.
Absolutely. Perfect. So thank you so much, Moila, for answering this important question for students. I'm sure this would be very helpful for the students. So here I have another amazing Halp coach, Olivia, with me. So Olivia, tell me more about how Halp assists students in changing their colleges or switching their colleges, or if a student wants to apply for a second program in Canada.
Sure. So if you're a student studying in Canada and for some reason you're unhappy with your current program, so whether that's the campus location or the subject or the cost of tuition, or you want to be closer to family, we can help you apply for a new program. And we can even help you transfer your credits from your old program to your new program. And then if you want to do another course in Canada, so for example, you graduated from your bachelor's degree and you want to do a master's, we can also help with that as well.
Perfect. Sounds great, and thank you so much for answering some of these most asked questions by students. Also, if you have any other questions apart from these most asked questions, feel free to click on the links in the description and get yourself connected with a Halp coach and just get yourself a helping hand in your Canadian journey. So that was it for today's video. I hope you guys found it informative, and at the end I would encourage every one of you to check out Halp from the links in the description, because having a helping hand in Canada is very rare and you guys are very lucky to have such an amazing organization here. So click on the links in the description below and make your Canadian dream come true. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.